A tutorial by LearnFast Studios.
Exception. An exception is an error that occurs at runtime, which causes abnormal termination in the program. Exception is of two types: checked exception and unchecked exception. Checked exception. Exceptions which occurs at compilation time are called checked exceptions. Unchecked exceptions. Exceptions which occurs at runtime are called unchecked exceptions. Let us demonstrate user-defined and predefined exceptions. User-defined exceptions. These exceptions are created by the user. Example: insufficient funds exception, over temperature exception, etc. When a class extends an exception class, then it becomes a user-defined exception in simple terms. A predefined exception. The exceptions which are already present are called predefined exceptions. Example: arithmetic exceptions, string out of bounds exception, etc. Let us see. Take a class exception example, main method, and I am importing java.util package. I want to read from the user. So first of all, let us take a class insufficient funds exception extends exception. As it is extending exception class, it will get the properties of this exception class. So I am taking the constructor for this insufficient funds exception class, in which I am passing a parameter string. I am using super of s here, super of string. Super indicates we are referring the constructor present in this exception class, which is the parent class. Now let us take scanner object and ask the user to enter their name, read the name, and now I am asking the user about their account details, amount in their account, and what amount they want to transfer, etc. Because I took insufficient funds exception, so let us ask the user to enter their amount in their account, and read it, and ask them enter amount to transfer and read that value. Now we need to raise the exception. If n is less than m, that is amount present in the account is less than amount they want to transfer, then we need to raise an exception. Usually we can handle exceptions by using some blocks. They are try, catch, throw, and throws. Let us see about try block. The syntax for try block is try, open and close braces. Try block makes the JVM to throw the exception object, which is called by the catch block. Catch block syntax is catch of exception object. Catch block will handle the exception occurred. Throw. Throw throws the exception object explicitly. The syntax is throw exception object and semicolon is necessary. Now throws. Throws exception 1 and 2 and so on is the syntax. This throws handling is done at method signature, whereas the throw is used in method body. The throws keyword is used to throw exceptions only for checked exceptions, that is, which can be occurred at compilation time, where the throw can be used for both checked and unchecked exceptions. Let us use these keywords to handle the exceptions. Let us take try block. In this try block, if n is less than m, that is amount present in the bank is or amount present in their account is less than amount they want to transfer, then throw this exception, that is throw new insufficient funds exception or some message. Here it is. Now write a catch block for this. Catch of insufficient funds exception. Now here you can handle the exception. There is a method called getMessage which will return the message mentioned in this string parameter of the constructor. Let us say system.out.println e.getMessage. Here is the object which the exception is holding. Now let us handle other exceptions. Now I want to handle predefined exceptions. Now let us see arithmetic exception. Arithmetic exception occurs when denominator is 0. Let us take try block, and if n by m is not or n by m is not possible, m by n, let us see, int c equal to m by n, that is amount they want to transfer by amount in the account. If it is not possible, that means if division is not possible means the denominator might have been 0. So in the catch block I'm going to print that your account has 0 balance. Now here I handle this arithmetic exception. Now let us handle string index out of bounds exception. String index out of bounds exception occurs when we try to access an element which is not present in the index given. Let us take a try block and try to print some a of 11th. Here our string name is name, the name of the user. So if name of 11, let us try to print name of 11. It is a string, so I am using caret method. Caret method is a method which will return the character at that particular index. Now if the 11th character is not present, let us print their name is small. See here, the catch will catch the exception object. Here the exception occurred should be mentioned. String index out of bounds. Now let us execute this. Here asking to enter the name. I entered a name. It is asking enter amount in account. Let us enter 0. Enter the amount to transfer. I want to transfer 1000. As it is showing less balance, that means amount in the account is less than amount in I want to transfer. So it is showing less balance, that is insufficient funds exception occurred and your account has 0 balance. In the print statement of arithmetic exception, I wrote this statement. And your name is small. In the string index out of bounds exception, I wrote the statement. So all the 3 exceptions occurred in this case. In this program, we learned about handling predefined and user-defined exceptions, and also how to use try, catch, and throw keywords to handle the exceptions.